Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for another poetry prompt video where we're going to write together for 10 minutes following the same exercise. So for today's prompt, we're focusing on tone and emotion by accessing anger. So I don't know about you, but for me, anger is one of the more difficult emotions for me to express. And I think it's an emotional tone that doesn't come up as often in my poetry. So I want to pull it out a bit more and kind of push at that boundary. So the prompt is to write about something that makes you angry today. Can be big or small, but to use your childhood expression of anger. So find your child voice, that directness, that way of expressing, and apply it to an adult problem. So take a moment, think a bit about your subject matter, and we'll get started. Okay, you've got 10 minutes to write, starting now. Okay, that's 10 minutes. Okay, so that was a bit uncomfortable, but I think pretty fruitful for a first draft. I might even say this is like one of my favorite first drafts I've made with one of these videos. When I was thinking about the prompt, my first thought about kind of when I'm angry now is being kind of angry at myself for not expressing my anger. So that's what I wrote about. I used kind of the language of throwing tantrums and being kind of loud and destructive, and I used that to kind of describe turning anger inward. I don't know, I have like a lot of kind of visceral in the body imagery and a lot of playing with sound and rhyme that kind of came out accidentally. So, you know, moving into a second draft, I'm definitely thinking about doing that on purpose more. And I've got this kind of pattern where I'm seeing sort of stanza breaks about different parts of the body kind of being under attack by anger. Like one example of that, I wrote, "My shouts turn inwards, screams in the muffling pillows of my lungs, left a little more rigid by the rattle, every breath after more shallow." So there's some like slant rhyme and alliteration in there that I think I want to lean into more. Yeah, let me know how this exercise was for you, if you want to share any part of your writing. Often I'm kind of pulling from different sources or my past experience and workshops when I'm deciding on prompts for these videos, but this one was kind of my own invention. It was just kind of on my mind to write about this today, so brought you along with me for that. Yeah, please share in the comments. Thanks for taking a little time today to write with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.